Welcome 2026 graduates. Congratulations for having completed your multi-incarnational curricula that has accumulated for you to obtain your master's degree. No small task. Today's commencement ceremony will include reminders as to what you have accomplished and an opportunity to focus on how you might live as a master's recipient. First of all, you are to be acknowledged and celebrated as you step into your new accelerated energy of consciousness. To more fully appreciate how far you've come and more fully own your mastery in the here and now, let's review the 4 main questions presented in this sandbox of life learning, the essential course curriculum. Number 1, why am I here? Number 2, why am I here? Number 3, why am I here? And number 4, why am I here? Using our powerful imagination, let's unpack the roots of these 4 primary questions, the core of our mastery studies. Lifetime after lifetime, upon this exquisite, cosmic, nurturing, whirling dervish planet, we've been tasked to reflect on our most basic, fundamental needs, our innermost longings, our greatest, sweetest desires. This has been the theme of our long count of the soul. In other words, our master's program, individually tailored for each student to discover their own answers to these 4 fundamental questions out of an infinite variety of inner creative possibilities. We have been tasked to dream the impossible dream, finding the answers that ultimately anchor heaven upon earth, individually and collectively. Imagine that. This is what you have accomplished. Already done. Already so. Congratulations. Now some of you are saying, what? Already done? Already so? Where's the evidence of that in my life? Well, that's the cosmic part of the joke. The irony that we have been immersed in the miraculous all along, swimming in glorious potential and possibility. In the book of Thomas, from the Nag Hammadi Library, Jesus is quoted saying, "God's blessings are already poured out upon the earth, but men do not recognize that this is so." Well, it turns out that now is the time that we've chosen to awaken in recognition to our true essence and the realization that the only God we will ever know lies within. And so, awake again upon this earth. Awake and thrill to recognition. Look, the lover's lamp in the window shines as the light within. The ocean is a pool of tears. Come, let us swim as we, one by one, side by side, dive into the phenomenal world and embrace the colorful cacophony. Woven in subtle bonded unity, this invisible fabric that knows itself as light pours forth an unstoppable expression. Its leading hymn vulnerable to its own fire, consumed by the inextinguishable flame of its own being, becomes smoke rising as incense offering, its endless essence immutable, while infinite forms, ever emerging in dynamic silence and symphonic stillness, call out, "Awake again upon this earth." Its rivers are tears of joy. Elevated consciousness, untethered imagination, accelerated energy, collapsed time, the release of beliefs that no longer serve. This is the time of our individual and collective awakening, by desire, by choice. A time of revelation, the rediscovery of the loving power and authority that lies within, that we are indeed inseparable from. No longer hobbled by the belief in duality, the belief that the omnipotent Creator could be challenged by something unlike itself, one becomes unrestrained by fear and doubt, free to soar within one's own mind, free to delight in creation. We are waking up moment by moment, choice by choice, to that which has been our essential nature from the beginning. Leaving the past behind and entering the accelerated energy of our mastery, we can choose to be unencumbered by self-denial, self-doubt, and self-judgment. Not that these feelings won't come up, but when they do, we can use our tool of faith, the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Recipients, use your power to cultivate self-love, humility, and teachability, to return to and extend balance, the state of Spirit's perfect idea of perfect man. In this idea, we abide in the frequency of joy, the feeling that arises with the answer to the four fundamental questions that we've talked about earlier. Simply put, to express love in conscious awareness and realization. Joy in you, as you, in your own sovereign beingness. The Creator in the temple of its own heart, experiencing itself through its creation. You have heard it all before. You've been it all before. But if you will have it, this is the new age of completion and soul liberation. And it is well underway. You are it. That which you have longed for, both to give and to receive. Use your power of imagination to be responsible in light-heartedness. Continue to allow yourself to be teachable. Allow yourself awareness, checking in with yourself frequently. Ask yourself often, what am I embracing in this moment? The reality of oneness or the illusion of separation? No judgment, you're just checking in, researching your own experience, giving yourself the opportunity to choose your level of feeling and frequency. Exercising mastery is being your own best friend. It is activating self-compassion, self-forgiveness, using your degree to recultivate your native innocence. This is a correction to the erroneous teaching that we were somehow born in sin. Our errors counted and catalogued, our innocence denied. In truth, we were created from infinite love, which knows no opposite to itself, but has lovingly instilled in us sovereign free will, the creative freedom to adventure. Exercising mastery brings opportunity to assess our adventures, our desires as they manifest. Our beliefs, often unconscious, become evident as they outpicture, giving us the chance to view them in a three-dimensional way, and to choose how we'd like to move forward Not to judge, but to notice, to see how conditions feel, and then to give life permission to express itself through us as its divine channel for our greatest good. No greater gift could be asked for. No greater gift could be given. Your master's degree represents the ending of what has come before and an entry into a whole new world. One of our making. Mastery can be said to be the exercising of release, the letting go of the belief that we are or even could be separate from our indwelling Creator. It is a practice of remembering, returning to, and utilizing our cosmic consciousness of unity. Prove me now herewith, saith the Lord through Malachi, that I will not open the windows of heaven upon you and pour out such blessings that you will not have room to store them all. Prove me. This is an action item, a mastery practice. A practice. I repeat, a practice. In your practice, realize that you don't know what you don't know, thereby remaining teachable and open to ever-available guidance. Now, even as masters, we usually don't know the hows, the whys, and the wherefores involved in manifesting our desires. But the universe does. The indwelling spirit does. Through our hope, our open hearts, our union with unseen presence, we are given access to the way of our greater good. The how becomes revealed as we become clear on the what. The how to live in mastery becomes subordinate to the what. And the what always comes down to the answer to our four basic questions, our guiding principle. Elevated and emancipated from the illusion that the ultimate power that resides within each person and particle of creation could possibly know lack or limitation. Living in the idea of lack and limitation has long been some part of the human adventure, but has no basis or substance in truth. Just because there is a personal or collective belief in powerlessness does not make it true in the reality of an awakened master. You, one in consciousness, constitutes a majority. So practice noticing, not judging your thoughts. Honor your desires as the divine being that you are. And if that doesn't feel real to you, use your imagination. Choose to allow your life, your light, to be as fun as possible. Choose to look upon, to contemplate that which is lovely and loving. Practice self-compassion, the conscious return to your native innocence. Go even beyond and cultivate a consciousness of adoration. Those things that are of true value to us show up in our life more and more frequently as we allow our thoughts and energy to flow to our highest good.
Amen.
Our world thereby expands into undreamed of possibilities, made real and demonstrable in our daily lives. Living in the flow. The flow. The I that I am, being beauty beyond belief and free, desires only the I that I am. Knowing limitation as a creation of imagination, while river braids of every wind dance the curling waters of in our immortal streams, as rapacious time devours all that is born and built along its flood-swept banks, in the flow that knows no ocean's end, the flow where I see you as I am. I see you. I know who you are. I congratulate you. Well done. And so it is. Amen.